wasn't sure if I should make this video, but seeing as I make videos about Japan culture, I guess I should cover this subject too. So I'm off to a Japanese funeral, so I've had to prepare for that. Black suit, same as Western countries, but also there's this. It's a it's an envelope. So it's expected to be wrapped in a cloth like this just to make it more discreet. There's a series of these that come with the envelope when you buy it, and you pick one that's appropriate sentiment for the person who's passed away, and you write your name on it, and inside you put money. The money is in multiples of, well, it's odd numbers because we're trying to avoid the number 4, because 4 means death. So you put money in there, an odd number, starting from 5, so equivalent of $50, $70, $90, 110, 700, depending on your relationship with the people that have passed away. So we're about to go off and do that. Obviously I won't be taking any video there, but maybe after it I'll tell you what it's about. Okay, so I got back from the funeral a couple of hours ago. I'll give you a really quick overview of it, just because I think some people might be curious, and also because if people find themselves living in Japan and you have to go to one of these things, it's really you really participate, as you'll see when I describe it. So I think it's sort of useful to know. So the first thing is you go to a building like a funeral home, and when you first walk in, there's a reception area and a table with some people sitting at it, and you take the envelope I showed you earlier and give it to them. You keep it covered or in a bag until you get it to that table, and then you take it out and you hand it or put it on the table, and then there's a book and you write your name in the book. Then they have one big room that has the family of the deceased person all sitting on seats, and a small table, and you walk in to that big room and there's flowers and photos of the deceased person and things, and you walk into that room and go to the table, and there's a bowl with like a heat thing in it, and the first thing you do is to bow. They're usually in 2 groups. I've been to 3 funerals, they've all been the same, and 2 groups of family. I think it's from the mother's side and the father's side, and you bow to each group, and then you have these things called juzu, and hands together and just say a prayer to the person that's gone, and then take some of the incense. There's incense sitting next to the bowl. Take some incense, sort of offer it to them, and then put it on the burner, and of course it burns, and you do that twice, offer it to them each time, and then just make a short prayer again, and then bow to each group of people, and then out of that room. Usually they've got they have another room that has the deceased person in it. It's an open casket thing. Usually only men go in there, and they'll sit around the casket and drink tea or sometimes sake, and sort of not a party, it's sort of a farewell thing. So they sit around the open casket and talk about the person that's gone. So when you give them the money at the start, they give you a ticket. A little strange, but it's just what they do. And then when you actually leave the building, we were there for a couple of hours. When you leave the building, there's another table at the entrance, and you give those guys the ticket. They actually give you a bag, presents. It's sort of like thanks for coming sort of thing. And there's a card, sort of says some nice things, thanks for coming sort of thing, and some tea that you drink to remember the person, and just some things like some food, sort of Japanese mochi, Japanese mochi. So yeah, that's about it. There's a little bit more stuff that goes on, people meeting with each other and talking with each other and that sort of thing, but that's sort of the most important stuff. So there you go, Japanese funeral. I didn't take any video, of course, so you just have to imagine it. So I hope that's of use to somebody. And my next video will be much more upbeat. Thanks for watching.